Okay, these are the top free apps of 2011. First is Photoshop Express. It's called PS Express. It's got like cropping, and I'll pick out a picture. This picture. And then it's got, you go to edit. You can do all sorts of things. You can crop, straighten, rotate, flip, change the exposure, saturation, all that stuff. And you can change it to like sketch, soft focus. You can change the filter of it. You can change the effects, put borders on it, rotate it, share it to Facebook, email, whatever else. Yeah, that's a cool one. And then there's gasbuddy.com. It's just called Gas Buddy, the app is, and I just type in my zip code, and then it's got like my closest gas stations according to price, or I can switch that according to distance. And yeah, then it just brings up the closest gas places. And then there's this one. It's called AOZ Lite, and it's a zombie game, a mini arcade zombie game, and it's probably the funnest zombie game I've played on my iPod. But you can go on to a survival mode. Let's see. Survival mode, play on this map. You can open up new maps and all that, and blah blah blah. And then you move around with this, and then you shoot with this. And then just whenever you aim, that's shooting. And then there's like grenades, and yeah, you just go for as long as you can and see how long you can survive, and then you can just run around in circles in this area. And it gets pretty intense. You can get grenades, you can get rocket launchers, you can get HMGs, you can get just about anything to kill a zombie. You can get chainsaws, and yeah, it's just pretty awesome. And then next one, number 4, it's called Doodle Snake, and it's just a snake game, like off the old cell phones and stuff. And it's just by these squares, and then you just use these left or right or up and down buttons, and you get the red dot, and then you just keep eating the apples. And then when those blue squares pop up, you get those before the timer goes out, and you get a little extra. And then, yeah, you just keep going through circles, and you don't run into walls. You just go straight through them like that. And yeah, that's that. And then number 5 is Flight Control. This is like the number 1 addicting app that I have. It's what it's called, Flight Control. It's just continue. And yeah, you grab airplanes and you drag their flight path towards the bigger ones to this big airstrip, and then you drag the little ones to this one. And then when helicopters come, you drag them to this helipad. And yeah, it just gets more and more intense, and then if the airplanes hit each other, then the game's over. But yeah, it's pretty... Oh, there's a helicopter, and then you drag that to the helipad, and then once they turn white, they're good, they're gonna land and stuff. And yeah, that one's a pretty fun one. And then number 6 is 360 Live. It's the Xbox 360 app, and it's so you can keep up with your gamer friends, whatever. You can keep up with your Xbox Live account and all that. It shows all my friends online what they're doing on Netflix and Xbox dashboard and all that. Shows all my offline friends. I can go into my account. I can see my gamer score. I can see my rep. And yeah, Civic Lover 01. And then it tells me I'm using the Xbox 360 Live mobile client. And yeah, that's about it in that. It doesn't do a lot. And then number 6 is this Falling Balls one. It's got a lot of likes and stuff. It's got about the most likes I've seen and reviews or whatever. It's got like 150,000. And all it is you just you don't do that. You tilt it back and forth to dodge the balls that are falling, and that's all it is, a little stick figure running away from balls. And for some reason a lot of people like it, and so it's really addicting, but I don't find it too addicting. And number 8, PAC-MAN. This is just a classic. It's pretty simple. I sort of played a lot, not a ton. Close, play game, start game. And there's a DualShock here, and you can aim your guy here, or you can just do it anywhere on the screen, it doesn't matter. Oh, and he got me. But yeah, it's just regular Pac-Man, like all other Pac-Mans, just on iPod. But yeah, that one was called PAC-MAN with a dash in between the Pac and the Man. And then number 9 is Jenga. And this one I actually had to pay 99 cents for because there wasn't a light version or anything, but it was actually, it's like the best app that I've downloaded, like best in graphics. It's a lot better than I thought it would be. Sign in. You can play online with somebody, you can play classic just by yourself, you can play arcade, and you can race yourself and all that stuff. Just go to classic. You can open different places, like I got an apartment and patio. And then it shows you the directions of what to do every time. And then this is like the 360 around version. And when you tap on one, it shows like white corners or red corners or pinkish corners, and that shows the difficulty. And like this one's sort of pink, and then it would maybe pull the tower out a little bit. But if it was red, it would probably pull the tower down if you pulled it all the way out. But if it's white, it should come right out. Like this red one, it's pulling the tower, and it barely made it out. And then you just tap it, and it drops it on top. But yeah, that one's a pretty good one. I played it with somebody online. They took forever, so I just quit. But yeah, that's Jenga. And then the last one, number 10, is probably the best app. It's called Turtlefly with no spaces. And the objective of the game is to fly this turtle to the moon or Mars or wherever you want to fly it. And you go through, you buy hats, you buy engines, a booster, you buy fuel conservatives, booster conservatives, buy a fuel tank upgrades and all that stuff. And then you keep going throughout the days and you keep earning money, and you just keep trying to fly, and if you don't make it, you just start over again. But you just hold the throttle and fly up, and then you use these arrows to turn back and forth, and you dodge those arrows or else they'll shoot you down, and you dodge those balloons because they're obstacles. And if you get diamonds, it gives you money. If you get the red Coke cans, that gives you fuel. If you get the blue ones, you get boost. And once you get over the blue line of boost, then you start hitting turbo. And yeah, it's pretty addicting, and you work a lot on it. It's not like a 5-minute game, it goes for quite a while. But yeah, that one's pretty fun. And then you hit the spinach thing, and you go down, and it automatically dodges through everything, burns through everything, so that you don't get damage and ruin your heart. But yeah, that's that one. And that's all 10 apps. So if you like this, then like, rate, subscribe, and comment. And share my video if you want to. But yeah, thanks for watching.